is good, guys? Today in the shop we have this brand new Maxshine M15 Pro Series. We will be doing a review. Some people count it as a budget polisher, but let's see how it holds up. We will be ranking this polisher off a few stuff. First it's going to be its speed, cutting power, RPM, stuff like that, and then we are going to try riding the edge. As most of you know, a dual action polisher does struggle riding the edge. It usually bogs down a bit, RPM and a few other stuff. Our compound of choice today is a 3D ACA 510. It's by far my favorite compounder of all time. And then I have two cutting pads here, Maxshine, and then this is an off-brand one, but we will be using the Maxshine cutting pad compared with the Maxshine polisher. Before we're going to start with any polishing, we're just going to make sure the surface is decontaminated. So we did give it a quick rinseless wash. While I'm busy here, I'm actually going to show you guys what this paint looked like in the sun right here. As you guys can tell, this paint is cooked. This is a 2010 BMW X1. Color is blue. Hopefully we're going to bring back the color today, so stick around. So we're going to tackle that and see what the cutting power is like on this machine. Now that this paint is all smooth, we will be doing an unboxing. So let's open this up in front of you guys. So in the box, you get a little bag. I believe this is the handle, which I will not be using. So in here we have the handle, a few miscellaneous tools. So this is for the backing plate if you want to change the backing plate, and then a warranty. Okay, so here's the polisher itself. My first reaction is it's much smaller than I expected. So it has a 15mm throw. Maxshine also makes an 8mm and a 21, so this is in the middle. This is what I prefer. And then if you look on here, you can see the RPMs with what speed it is. So it goes up until 5,000, so at 2,000. It's a bit heavier as well than what I expected. This is right here, but it's not that heavy that it puts me off. So let's plug it in. I'm not actually sure how long the cable is, but this looks like a 3-meter cable. Let's do a sound test real quick. It's on speed number 1. It's not that loud. This opinion on the sound is it's much softer than I expected it to be. My previous polisher was probably 10 times louder than this, so I'm very pleased with that. So Maxshine polishing pad, it's a bit wet, I just washed it, so let's just put that on and spin out the water. The shape itself, it has a nice handle here. I don't like the side handle that it comes with, the U handle, but it's very comfortable holding it here. It's quite a nice grip. The button is grippy, nice and soft, and then you have this button, so you press it in and hold it, and then press again to release. Before we go into any polishing, I'm just gonna show you guys the paint. So as you can tell, there's a lot of hazing, and then here's some very deep scratches, like I mentioned earlier, maybe 2,000, 2,500 grits. So this little area here that I boxed off is where those deep scratches were. So we're gonna try to tackle that last, see what results we can get out of that. But we're gonna start here, start on these edges, and then we'll move over to the side of the car where we're gonna ride the edge over there. As mentioned, we are using 3D ACA 510, by far my favorite compound of all time. Make sure you shake it a bit off before using it, just because of how fast it cuts. Not only that, you have to use such little product for great results. So this is only on 3.5 speed. I don't want to push it all the way for now, so let's just keep going. Make sure the towel you're using is clean, so you don't just put those swirls back into the paint. We're actually just going to switch over to this pad, which is a bit harder. This Velcro is very strong. So put this one on, and we're going to go at it again. I mean, it works like it should. Hazing's gone. Hazing's gone. You can see up there, I've yet to do. Hazing's gone. So what we'll do now is just try ride the edge here and see how it bogs down. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up angle, and then after this we'll move over to these swirl marks. As you guys can see, it's very deep and it's not great. So most machines do, it does bog down, as you guys could see there, but the cutting power is still so strong. It's nothing you can't come over. So I'm still severely impressed. Just son, how bad the paint is here, how nice the paint is over there compared to here. We'll head over to these swirl marks, and this is where the real test is, how strong the cutting power is on this machine. And I'm excited to see if I can take these out. So let's go to speed 1. But it's almost impossible. Right there is what it was. So I mean, the results of this is amazing. So we'll go over this one more time and see if we can even better this little area right here. Panel was quite hot. It was right here. I'll take a video on my phone now just to show you guys completely, and here we have it. So we're just gonna finish this whole hood so it doesn't look uneven, and then I'm gonna set you guys up and I'm gonna give a review on every category, from the cutting to the sound to the grip and so on, the comfortability. So this is probably what you've all been waiting for, the overall rating and review of this polisher. So I have 5 different categories, and I'm going to rate this polisher on each and every category. First of all is build quality. Everything feels sturdy, backing plate's hard, nothing feels like it's going to break off like other polishers might do. The handle is very comfortable, responsive, build quality amazing. I have to give this build quality a 9 out of 10. This is definitely up there for one of the best build quality polishers I've worked with. Secondly is ease of use or handling. So the ratio of the weight is very comfortable, the handling very comfortable, the grip right here is almost perfect. Like I love the little fin head here. The weight, it's equal, you can hold it at the back, the front, it won't fall over. Trigger and around the handle is amazing. So the ease of use, I have to give this a good 7 out of 10. Third is the cutting power. It's obviously not a rotary, it's not going to cut as strong as a rotary, but the cutting power for a dual action polisher is definitely up there as well. Cutting power, I'm going to have to give a 7.5 out of 10. So fourthly, it's got to be the bogging and riding the edge like I showed you guys near the end. I would have liked it to bog a bit less, but it's nonetheless, you can get over it. The RPMs are high enough to just keep spinning. It does bog now and then. You just have to know how to handle it. Almost all dual action polishers bog, unfortunately, on the edges, and it's just something you have to work with and learn over time. So for this, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Last but not least is noise and heat. So after about 30 minutes of use, I can't even feel any heat on this polisher. The noise is a bit on the louder side, but it's much less than any other polisher I've used. So for the noise and heat, I have to give it about a 8.5 out of 10. overall, it's very comfortable. It does a good job riding the edge. It cuts. It does what a polisher needs to do. For the price, nothing can beat it. So overall, I'm gonna have to give it a 8 out of 10. I would highly recommend this polisher if you're a beginner, a weekend detailer, or even a full-time shop owner. It's very comfortable, small, doesn't make a lot of noise. It does an alright job at riding the edge. It has great cutting power, and I really like it for the price. I don't think anything can beat it for the price. So if you guys have any questions about it, drop it down below. Go follow my Instagram. You guys can send me a DM right there regarding the polisher, any questions, so on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want me to review anything else, drop it down below as well. Thank you and goodbye.